Yo, it's your boy Invinceable, and you are watching the Gentleman Club Diary. I got some special guests, dope ass guests actually. I got my boy DJ Ivan. He's up in the house. My brother from another mother. You know, we got more girls than Jerry got crows, and we got my girl Cece up in the house. What's up, baby? How you doing?
What's up? It's been a minute, huh?
It has been a minute. So, yeah, I mean, it's like a reunion right now. So
it really is.
Yeah, it really is, yo.
Yeah.
So for people that don't know me real quick, I work with Vince back at Angels. I'm the resident DJ at California Girls. So we go back a long time. So he asked me to get on, and I'm honored, man. So what's up?
Yeah, we actually really do go back. Actually, all of us do. Shit,
We really do.
Yeah, all of us.
Yeah,
We've all been in the industry.
we all work together. Cece came along way back. Was it before the pandemic or after the pandemic?
You know what? I've been in the industry since I was 21. I'm 26 now, so I've worked at a lot of these clubs around here.
Uh-huh.
Angels was, the
Where we
last
met.
on the list.
Yeah.
It was the last on the list, but the pandemic hit. It was one of the only clubs that was open in Orange County, and LA County was closed. So that was one of the most poppin' clubs out here in Orange County. During the pandemic.
It definitely was
We made
popping.
a lot of money in that place.
Yeah, and I remember you dancing, and
Yeah.
Ivan was scratching on the ones and twos. He messed up a couple times, but
A few times, yeah.
he picked it up.
Yeah.
I'm messing with you, but no, me and Ivan go back too. This guy was working day in, day out with me,
yeah.
and we have a funny story with all three of us actually, because one day we were all working. Well, actually, you were working with me. And Cece actually had asked me, hey, why don't you come check out the club? There was another DJ there by the name of Jiggles, who's a mutual friend of ours, that he also had been asking me to come check it out, just to come have a drink. And I said, you know what? I'm going to go, because I have been lagging it. And if you guys know, the people that do know me, it does take a lot for somebody to get me out.
Shout out Jiggles.
Shout out Jiggles.
Yeah, shout out Jiggles, yeah.
But when you get me out, it's a party.
I know. I was trying to drag your ass out,
Yeah, you were.
Excuse
You
my
were.
French.
Yeah, you were. So what happened was you got me to come out. I show up there. I think I might have took a shot with Jiggles and you. And then who do I? Hey, keep in mind, I had to work. I had to work at 3:00, and I got there about 2:45.
I remember I was giving you some heat about that.
Yeah. And so I have to work at 3:00, and it's about 2:45. So I basically have about 5 minutes to take a shot and get my butt back to the strip club I'm working at to open up the doors. And I see you coming in.
Right, yeah.
Yeah, right. He comes in. He's DJing at 3:00. It's 2:45. We're about 8 minutes away from the club that we work
we're
at.
pretty close.
I said, what the hell is he doing here? And it was kind of, I couldn't say nothing because I was managing. He's DJing, because he caught me slipping as much as I caught him slipping.
Yeah, for sure.
But what ended up happening is we all kind of drank together.
We did.
Had a drink.
It was funny, yeah, because I had been trying to tell you to go, come visit me at Satin, because I was there for a cool minute. Actually worked at that club probably I think 3 years since it opened.
Yeah.
I started that day shift, so I was trying to get you in, trying to see what was up.
Yeah.
Because I was running that shit, so.
Yeah. You brought me in there and I checked it out.
And
but
then special appearance.
yeah, by everybody.
Yeah, so I actually go there because I live close to there. So,
Yeah.
I would, when I was at Angels, I would stop by and say what's up to, Jiggles was there. So I would say what's up to him. I'd be like, all right, guys, I got to go to work.
Yeah.
So,
man. Dude, I would get so fucked up in that place. That
But
shit
we
was
would
bad.
get faded at Angels too. So
Sometimes, yeah. You know what?
Be
When
drinking a lot there.
me and Cece worked, so I would always hit her up to work day shift. And especially during the pandemic, we had the outside with the misters, everything.
That was popping.
Yeah,
we
it
had
was-
the
Oh,
tarp
it's crazy,
and everything.
Yeah, it had the tarp. It
Twerking
was-
outside.
I'm gonna be
under
real.
the tarp.
It was
we had
hot.
the outdoor pole too. Remember
Oh yeah,
that?
we had the pole that's actually here. That pole right
it's
there.
right here?
Yeah, it's right there. It's,
Oh, it's right there.
hey, that pole is legendary. That pole has been through hell.
Oh my gosh, I remember. I think I was on that.
Yeah, you definitely.
Having flashbacks right now.
You were doing cartwheels
crazy.
on there and
I
everything.
can't do cartwheels. It's definitely shaking that thing.
Yeah,
but-
you were backing it up.
Yeah.
So Cece, another thing is I haven't seen you in forever.
Oh man.
And
it's been a cool minute.
You are looking good. I gotta give it to you.
Thank
you know what I mean?
Appreciate
You're almost
it.
a 10. You're a 9.5. You're almost a 10.
All right, I'll take that. 9.5 is good.
Yeah, I'm playing with you. You already know what's up. You already know you're a 10. But so yeah, we haven't spoke, which I'm glad that Ivan actually said, hey, you know, he mentioned your name, and I was like, yo, shit, I actually, would love to have her on.
Right, yeah.
I popped in the conversation.
You definitely popped in the conversation.
So we work together. For people who don't know, like we worked together at California Girls. She
Anaheim.
popped in, heard I was working, and yeah, she was, she felt comfortable with being with a DJ that, she's been accustomed to working with. So it was like a vibe for sure.
Yeah, honestly, I had a lot of things going on. I've worked at a lot of clubs and whatnot. And so far, I do got to give it to California Girls Anaheim. Like, staff and everybody's super professional. I will say that. I've worked at a lot of clubs, but the way that they run that place, like,
It's pretty good. It's
oh
official.
my God, they just got to swipe that card. And
Oh, that's what's up. So I don't know because I have yet to be there, but I will come visit.
Gotta come tonight, man.
Yeah, I will come visit. But yeah, like I was saying, Cece, we haven't spoke. And I didn't really know.
Can I take this shot already?
Yeah, let's take a shot. Let's take a shot. You got one, Ivan's?
Yeah, I got my drink
Okay.
right here.
Okay.
Cheers.
Okay, the cheers to you
Well,
guys.
cheers.
We're gonna take a
Well,
shot on the
cheers before we
camera.
get into
Cheers.
this.
Yeah, I gotta get switched.
Cheers to you guys.
Yeah. Cheers to you
Hey,
guys.
shout out to Video Crew.
Yeah. That's
Cool.
tequila,
For the
by the
burn.
way. Tequila.
Patron. Ooh, got the chills.
Yeah, so we haven't spoke, and I don't really know why we haven't spoke. So
What do you mean?
Well, I kind of have an idea.
You know why.
I kind of do. Yeah, I do.
You do.
Yeah.
Well, let's get into it, yo. What's going on? I want to know too because
Nothing. I'm a Virgo, so I take things really personal. If you know me, especially if if I rock with you like that, and we have a lot of history. We all have a lot of history with each other, So it was only right for me to take it personal, I guess. But you had this video, right? And I've been in your previous videos too.
Okay.
Have I not?
For those that don't know, if you guys want to see her on Rain Dance with me, Too Short, she was there dancing, doing her thing. She looked good on
shout
it
out
too.
Too Short.
Yeah. That song was slapping. That was a really good song.
So she was on that.
Yeah.
So you
gave me the opportunity to be on that too, so thank you.
Okay, and so you've seen
really cool.
you've seen I had another video.
I did.
And you weren't feeling it because
I was salty that you had some other girls on there.
So you're like, screw them other girls.
Yeah, especially when you have these 2s and 3s in a video like that,
Okay.
especially representing yourself.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So she's saying
I was just a little bit disappointed.
That
I wanted to see a little bit of that,
Okay.
that round thing, and I didn't see none of that. I didn't see no,
Okay.
big old biddies. I didn't see anything that I like, so
It just happened like
I
that.
was disappointed.
Okay.
So I was like, knowing that you had, me as a friend, and you could have,
Called you up to
plugged
be in
me
the
in on
video.
that. Yeah, I was a little bit salty, but
So she was
that happened a long time ago. So
Yeah, so she was a little disrespected. We haven't talked since the 80s.
I was.
But now we're here.
Yeah.
Ivan, shout out to Ivan because he brought her through.
He did the reunion,
And he kind of made us all talk
Thank you.
again. So shout out to him. Me and Ivan have a big history of working together. We've been through some stuff. But Ivan, man, I used to see you, man. You used to be scratching. Your fingers were burning when you'd be scratching on them.
Yeah, so me and this, we used to work day shifts together back at Angels. I linked up with him because they were looking for a daytime manager, and then all of a sudden I see Vince come in, and his energy was just, it was it, man. I was like, yo, this is the cat I want to work for. You know what I'm saying? Like, this is the guy that is gonna take us to the next level. And me and him just vibe because we both wanted the same thing, was be successful. And if you work with me, anybody that works with me knows that I'm gonna do whatever it takes to make sure that shift is good. I've been in the industry for so long, like I know what's up.
You know what's crazy about this, and Cece, you know this because I've hit you up to work a day shift. Because at the club I was working at, we were responsible for getting the girls there on a day shift.
Yeah.
Right? And the night shift, the girls would just come on.
Oh yeah, they run in there.
Yeah, it wasn't a hard thing
they
to
were
get.
running in there.
But
so.
for those that don't know, at the club we were at, the day shift we were responsible for getting girls there. Sometimes girls didn't want to come at 2:30, 3 o'clock. They don't want to be there.
I would be
Yeah,
there.
they would wait for night.
You were there.
I would be there.
She was there. She was there with the misters and 102
yeah,
degree
you know that.
weather.
I was there.
Come.
And I would make my bag too.
She would make
I
her
would.
bag.
Not every time, but
She would make her
most
bag. There was a
times.
couple times she made her bag. She forgot to tip me and all that stuff, but it's cool. She's gonna. We're just.
Okay, I was blacked out those nights. You
Hey,
don't
real
gotta burn
quick,
me
though,
like
real
that.
quick, before we move on, I just gotta give it up to her because she's one of the best, if not one of the best tippers.
She's a dope tipper. Super dope tipper.
And like
That's
real
why you
quick,
want to say
like
that, right?
yeah.
You
real
wanna
quick,
talk a little
like
bit of
it's really important. And you know, I want to give a big shout out to all the girls out there that take care of their DJs, take care of their staff. Yeah, it's important. Like we really take this shit serious. You know what I'm saying? And like girls like that, they take care of us. Like we really go above and beyond and try to take care of them for sure.
And you do.
Yeah, I try to.
Yeah, you know what?
Yeah.
As far as tipping, right? Because some girls, as you know, they don't tip.
As
So-
you know too.
I know that.
You know when I was blacked out and I wouldn't tip you, I would come back the next day and
And you
I would
would
tip
tip
you.
me.
So you didn't say that
Yeah,
part.
you'd
Don't
be
forget
like
to leave that out.
You make sure my pockets were stacked. You'd be like,
I would go back and I would be like, you know what? I'm sorry. I was drunk as I was drinking so much. I had a lot of oh my gosh, that place.
nah, but you know what? You were always good. Like you were cool. You know,
I tried.
And you know, one thing about me is what I would like to do is I would try to make the girls feel as comfortable as possible. So
Too comfortable.
too comfortable.
I would be eating chicken wings at the bar.
No, because look, when shit was dead, like when there was nobody there, like I want the girls to be cool.
You would give me 5 shots.
If you requested that,
I did.
I might.
No, we would huddle up by the bar, by the kitchen at Angels. We would all huddle up and we're like, all right, what are we gonna post? Like, what are we gonna do? How are we gonna get people in here?
How are we
And
gonna
that
get
was
girls?
really
Yeah.
cool about you because a lot of the other managers I've worked with, like, they don't really do that. You know what I'm saying? Like, they don't really like, all right, how are we gonna get people in here? You like looked at all these other clubs, like, how are they doing good? Okay, well, they're promoting, they're doing this, they're doing that. Well, what are they using? Okay, they're using Instagram. All right, we could do that shit too. Let's do it. Fucking run it.
I mean, honestly, during the pandemic when I was there, it never seemed to be like. I mean, it was always busy there.
No, it wasn't dead.
It was always busy there.
It was
No, but we worked together before the pandemic.
yeah, we
too,
worked.
so-
Oh, okay.
Yeah, we did. We
Yeah, I
worked,
don't think I worked with you guys
and it
before.
was a struggle. Like when we first
Yeah.
worked there.
At Angels.
Yeah, I used
Okay.
what I used to do is because there was no girls on the shift, I would go to other clubs and try to jack the girls.
Oh yeah, I heard that happened to me so many times. I would be at Fritz, and they would just be like in there, like hounding, like throw a little bit of cash on these girls. You know, come work at my club.
I'll keep it real though. I felt like I bring a different swag. Like I'm not trying to boast about myself as far as who I am, but I'm very confident on knowing that what I bring to the table. And so what I would do is I would call my connections and I would see who I could bring in. And for the most part, it worked. And you know what? I mean, I was able to kind of get you there. I don't know. For some reason, it seemed like you didn't really vibe with the club we were working at, though.
I mean, because I would have to almost get into a fight every night.
Do you think the crowd was just a rowdy crowd? Was it both like that on
I
days?
feel like I would say it was probably like just kind of the ambiance and stuff. You know, we had a lot of interesting people that worked there, so it was just kind of more of like a do the most kind of vibe. And for me, I'm not used to that. I'm used to, you know, sitting down, drinking some champagne, getting paid, you know, the hour
you
to
fancy,
just
huh?
to just
Fancy.
relax and
She does
it Cali
and you
girls.
know,
Swear
and
to
you
God,
know,
yeah.
and then I had to start doing all this stuff, shaking my butt, like, you know, nonstop, and you know, doing the most for like a couple $100, and I just. You know, I was there because I had to be there during that time. I wasn't there because I wanted to be there.
I do remember you on the pole doing some backflips and you got
I never-
you got $1 and I was like, damn, as you came up to me, you're like, oh look at Vince, all I got is $1 and I gave you $2. So you
I've
had
done that a
$2
lot.
night, yeah.
I've actually done that a
No,
lot before.
listen, I'll give you a story.
I have the biggest fits at work, and I'm not gonna lie. Like, you know, when you
I'll give you a recent one, bro.
Okay, what's the
This
recent
is
one?
Saturday.
What's the recent one? I gotta hear
So
this.
I work with her, right?
Uh-huh.
So I was DJing. It was Saturday night. California Girls.
What happened?
And I put her on stage, and she probably got tipped like maybe like what, $15.
I don't
Bro, she didn't even
know.
pick it up. She walked off the stage and was like,
run
"Nah, I'm
off.
good."
Yeah, that's my statement. That's my signature statement.
So you got mad, basically. Screw this.
I mean, I didn't get upset. I was just like, I'm not gonna bend over for that.
You know what? I do see girls doing that. Where if they get like $3 on stage, they're like, "I'm not picking that. That's disrespectful."
I mean, I personally I get both sides. You know, you obviously want to be thankful about what people have. You know, and you want to pick up the money. But for me, sometimes just depending on the vibe, you know, like I don't be wanting to pick that up. I have too much pride.
Yeah.
Like.
I made a bag that night.
What does that say about me? Oh, it was that night?
Yeah, you made a bag that night.
Oh, okay. Yeah. See, I don't. Why am I going to do the most for people that don't, you know, value me? And then I have
your company.
And then I have these other people that are over here, you know, paying me for my time to just talk about my life and drink champagne.
So my thing, maybe, you know what?
And this isn't cap. Like, you could even ask Ivan. Like, Ivan has seen me there, you know, making a bag or two, like, you know, relaxing and having like a good time.
And that's the relationship we have, bro. Like when she comes in, we already automatically know what it is. Like she'd be
the
like,
vibe.
Like I already know what it is. Like I won't put her on stage until she's ready.
Yeah.
She's ready to roll.
Yeah,
So
I won't ever
That's
be
nice.
like,
And
I won't
he's
ever
cool
like
about that.
call her on stage randomly, unless I like really feel like she can make money.
You can make money. So Cece,
And it's funny because you only give like a certain people special treatment like that. So
Yeah,
I feel
there's
special.
only certain. Yeah.
So
That is true.
I know
The
some people are gonna be mad.
yeah,
but
the DJs do have they have a connection with certain girls, and I get it. You know what I mean? I get it. If you ain't tipping,
I mean, it's not even all about tipping. Like we kind of just have like that kind of like friendship. You know, like I feel like he has my back, my best
course, yeah.
intention. Like it's not all primarily like based off of like, oh, you know, she tips me out well. Like he actually looks out for me, and you know, like I appreciate that because there's not a lot of DJs in this industry that'll really, you know, take the time and effort to do those kinds of things. A lot of people out here are just trying to make their money. So this kind of whole friendship that we have, this, you know, this isn't just, you know, this is kind of rare too. So
it is
I'm thankful for that.
It is a rare thing, and I know I had spoke with Ivan earlier about this. And it's referring to you because you worked a little bit with me we worked a lot during the pandemic, but I've always noticed that club, it just wasn't really your vibe, and I didn't understand why it wasn't your vibe.
I mean, what are you trying to say, that I didn't fit in?
You know what? No. You definitely stood out. I keep
So
it real.
why would you say that I stood out? Is it the blonde hair that I had? Just
Oh yes, that's right. You did have blonde hair.
So just explain that to me.
I think you stood out. I mean, just overall your look, your image.
What is my image? I don't.
No, I don't
understand.
think that was a problem. I think the problem was, I think what he's trying to get at is
Yeah.
like you didn't feel comfortable, like how you do
I
at
mean,
Cali Girls.
I
you
mean,
know
I
what
would
I'm
be
saying?
on the floor, backing it up, making some money. So I don't know what you guys are talking about.
Oh yeah,
but
you know what? Yeah, you were doing the robot a couple
I
times.
was.
I saw you.
I was. You
I
know.
just see her doing the robot. It
Yeah.
was cool. I had to go up in there too.
I think that you get that impression though because, you know, I would constantly complain to you and tell you I'm not going in there. I'm not
that what it
doing
was?
it. I would tell you, I would just get really like weird vibes off that
Mm-hmm.
place. Like the whole red paint and everything.
Oh, dang,
It kind of just gave me like cringy vibes. Like I'm very, you know, in tune with my spirituality. If you don't already follow me on Instagram, you know,
Yeah.
_. Like I always post, you know, kind of stuff about spirituality and like personally, like the energy that I got off that club.
So the energy, it was a bad
very
energy
dark.
there.
Yeah. And
I
I
agree.
get
I
better,
agree.
and I get better vibes at Cali Girls.
At
So,
Cali Girls. All right. Well,
yeah.
shout out Cali Girls because I'm hearing a lot of good things about Cali Girls, and I know Ivan, you really like the club. So, how do you know that? Because that club is actually, for those that don't know, that I was working at. That was pretty much my only club that I've actually ran, and I kind of jumped in there. But I have a ton of experience actually working events, different things,
Oh yeah,
working
you
with girls.
you do so many different things. Yeah.
I do a gang of shit.
Hey, you did a great job, by the way.
And yeah, that's
Like
my
coming
motto.
in with no experience,
Yeah.
and this is coming from me because I managed.
Yeah.
You know, I managed at Imperial Showgirls. Shout out Mo. But like I know what it is, bro. You know what I'm saying? I know how hard it was to get girls in and run a shift and hire people or bring people on your shift that you trusted and you feel like, all right, with this team I can go far. and from the get, you were like, "Yo, Ivan's the guy I want," and then you know that's why I always like, you know, was super cool with you because you supported me, and you know we support each other for sure.
Hell yeah, we've been through some shit, which people will find out later on down the road, kind of the incidents and situations we've been through. But,
Hey, but real quick, I want to talk about your event you just had, man.
Oh yeah. So for those
Talk about that.
Yeah, for
What was
those,
that?
So every once in a while we throw events with some artists, some dancers.
In here, right?
Yes.
Oh, you were talking
At-
about
at
it.
place,
You were talking about it. I was giving you all that
Crazy.
heat about all the bachelor pad, right?
Yeah. And so, like I said, during the pandemic, I kept a lot of girls working. You know
Oh
what
yeah.
I
I mean,
kept-
you even you had us do that shoot.
Yeah.
You gave us a cool couple $100.
Yeah, a couple,
You know?
couple cool $100
Yeah, that's cool.
that she owes me a dinner, but it's cool.
Oh, yeah.
I'm just,
So what was
My
your like
birthday's
idea,
coming up,
like going into the event? Like, did you have like a theme or anything, or did you? Just,
it's
like,
kind of, we've been doing this for a while, so it's already, for those that don't know, I'm gonna continue doing this. So I'll be shouting it out eventually as far as what we're doing. But it's an artist / stripper event. We have the girls come out, we have the artists come out throwing money, and it's a win-win scenario for everybody.
Is it?
Yes.
So how exactly do you guys distribute the money? Is it a free for all? Because we want to know the details. We as dancers, we need to know everything.
Yeah, me as a DJ, yo.
You know, I want to know
what's
the
going on.
details. So
I wanna know the
please,
detail. Okay,
so
'cause
please clarify.
You know why? Because she's gonna be working on the next one. That's what.
Oh, I want to know. You know,
So
like,
so basically, what
I'm
it
trying to
is,
get
it's-
into a
it's-
fight.
No, it's ran exactly like how we ran it at the strip club. Pretty much, if there's money on the floor, usually every artist that performs, they throw money.
Yeah.
And then you pick up the money. You guys split it amongst each other. Next artist that comes up throws money. You guys grab the bag, split it. It's the same thing. You know what I mean? So.
okay, so it's basically everybody in the crowd, like all the girls
not
get.
necessarily. I don't have a whole lot of girls. You know, it might be 4 or 5.
So is
6.
it sections?
No, it's just pretty much the artists perform. They're gonna throw you guys money for dancing.
So you guys, the 5 girls that you have on the floor.
Yeah. They'll throw
right?
money each time.
Okay.
Now, if you wanted to do your own side thing, that's up to you. That's if you want to go dance in a little section, or somebody got a little bottle or something. You want to dance in this area. That's up to you.
But in general, they usually throw it at all the girls there.
Exactly,
Okay,
exactly.
so that's pretty cool. All the girls get some money, you know.
Yeah,
'Cause
everybody
I know
gets some
sometimes it
I
can
mean,
be
4
really
or 5
complicated.
girls. That's
It's
good,
gonna be
you know,
enough
and-
for everybody.
Yeah,
Yeah, because
So-
usually it's not. So that's fine.
you have
Yeah.
all 4 or 5 girls up when they're fucking doing their, you know,
their gig,
performance.
yeah. So I mean, it's a cool thing. I'll definitely invite.
Pretty cool. Yeah, you should definitely tag your event thing, so you know some
definitely.
girls can hop on that. I know a lot of.
Do you have
girls
an
that would be
idea when's your
interested.
next one?
We're doing one. We do one once a month, and this next one we're doing this month. Actually, we're gonna have an artist come through. I don't want to say yet because it's not finalized, but we'll have an
okay.
artist. So I've been doing these events, and I'm working on a whole lot of other things as far as doing my thing, because as you guys know, I'm no longer managing, but
Okay.
I'm running my own show. So I
Yeah,
kind
you're
of like
doing
super
everything.
Cool, bro.
I
love
kind of
that.
like it. Managing, you learn pretty much. And I felt like I was always cool with the girls. I've
Yeah.
always had a good relationship with them. So I feel like this is something that is pretty easy for me to do.
And also, you're a Virgo. I'm a Virgo.
Definitely.
She loves to mention that.
Yeah. She's cool.
Hey,
It's
but
just different
you
though
had,
because us Virgos have like a sort of like appeal to us. Like we have
Yeah.
this confidence. You know what I mean? A lot of people don't have that. So
Yeah.
But you had like flamethrower girl.
Oh
That
no,
was
no,
really
no, no,
dope.
there was an
What was
artist here.
that?
There was an artist here that was
they
flame.
had
He
the
was-
Elon Musk little.
No.
flamethrower or what?
There's a guy here. He was throwing some flames on the dancer, doing some crazy shit.
That was crazy, bro. I seen
It
it
did.
on your story. I was like, holy
They used to do
shit,
that at
it
Fritz.
was
We had some
crazy.
girl that would go on there and she would bring out these little things and like light them on fire.
Yeah. So
was
so
crazy.
how do you know, like you worked okay, you worked at Fritz, you worked at Angels,
I
you
worked
at
everywhere.
Cali Girls, a bunch of different
Yeah,
even
so-
Sam's, everything.
so the-
how do you know when like this is home? This
Okay,
is
so
my spot.
I've worked at a couple clubs. Like I've worked at my first club was Venetian before it was actually the library. So if you don't know that,
I heard of the Venetian, yeah.
So,
So
Venetian
Used
was
to be the
bought
library.
out by the library Anaheim.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe like what?
This has been a long time
maybe
ago.
like
This is
5
probably
years
like
ago, yeah.
Back in the 80s.
I don't even remember.
Back in the 80s. For those
I don't know.
In the
Hey,
80s.
shout out
I mean,
Easy, yo.
I'm not that old.
Shout out to Easy. He won our DJ competition battle.
At Cali Girls.
Yeah,
right?
Cali Girls. We held a very unique event where we had DJs come out and compete against each other, and
cool.
yeah, shout out Easy, man. He did his thing.
Yeah, he's too cool now, though.
Too cool now?
Yeah, he's too cool now.
Nah, he's
he used to go into the club all the time, show me love, and then, you know, he started working at that club, and, you know, he's just a little bit too cool for me now. So
Oh, yeah?
that was the homie.
I still talk to him.
I still think he's super cool, but I do think that, you know, that kind of attention did get to his head. But I really do still show love to him, you know?
I think what it is he's like capitalizing on the event as far as like publicity goes. Like he's gonna take advantage of it. I would too, you know what I'm saying? So
I mean, there's nothing wrong to that, you know, but you also have to remember, like, you know, before all that, like, we were cool, so don't act like you don't know me.
So you're
and if you're gonna be
yeah.
acting like you don't know
I
me,
agree with
then
that,
don't even talk to me at that point.
Yeah.
Don't be liking my pictures, acting like, you know,
Don't be
you
acting
rock with me
all-
like that when you don't.
Okay.
So
what
keep
about
it real.
Me? What about me? Do you feel like, hey, I've been
No.
trying to keep in contact with you. I've always tried to be in
No,
contact.
there's no animosity. There's
Yeah.
nothing towards you.
I've always
We-
tried to keep in contact
yeah.
with the
I'm over here.
Hibernators over here. Young player from the Himalayas. This guy, man.
Hey, we talk every day now, yo. So
Yeah,
we
this
t-
guy, he
I ask for him, like I call him up and ask him for advice on certain things. Like I got different businesses that I'm trying to start up and do, and I'll hit him up and like ask for his advice. Like, you know, what do you think about this? Like, and he's someone I can go to, and like, you know, because he's done it. You know what I'm saying? He's done, you know, crazy productions. He's done music with really high caliber artists, and you know, he's ran a strip club. Like, you know, he's someone that I
yeah,
definitely keep in touch with.
yeah. I mean, I've been in the realm. I mean, what do you guys think about? Okay, so we work together and all that
Okay.
stuff, right? You guys been in the game for a while.
Yeah, too long.
Yeah, too long,
Too
right?
long.
So do you
Ready to
guys
get out.
do you guys foresee the future? Like, okay, I'm gonna
Oh,
get out of
yeah.
this shit.
I mean, that's a given.
That's a given. So
Yeah.
you I mean, what's
I don't know how,
You know,
but-
I have asked this question before. Like, what is after this whole strip club thing?
I mean, you can easily get a real estate license in 2.5 months.
So the real
2.5 months.
So you want to do the real estate? What about you, Ivanators?
Me, well, so I got a few different things I'm working on, and I don't want to jinx it, you know, because as we're shooting this right now, we're still kind of going through the legal battles and trying to make the spot happen. But I would really like to open up my own business and yeah, just run it myself, man.
Well,
be a
we
manager.
manifesting some greatness here. So,
Well,
like I said,
We need to back up a little bit though, because you know I didn't get to say my part either.
Okay, what you
I
said
got
there.
cut off real quick.
Okay.
Oh,
I'm gonna
sorry,
take it
baby.
personal. Just kidding.
Oh.
I'm kidding. Anyways, so I mean, I do have a couple ideas that I would want to put into place. You know, I'm very into my spirituality. If a lot of you didn't know, I do have family in Mexico that, you know, is in the botanica kind of industry,
Oh, that's
and
different.
you know
That's
they're
different.
What is
they're
that,
into,
by the way? Like
it's-
for people who don't know, what is that?
So it's basically kind of like it just depends on what kind of thing you're working on. If you're working on voodoo, if you're working on stuff like that, it just depends. But I work with different kinds of witchcraft, which, you know, I can't let you guys know everything
Oh,
right
shit.
here.
Oh, shit.
But
Well, I'll tell you one thing. Hey, I had a back problem earlier today, right? She did some shit on my back.
No,
I'm walking
no.
nice now. I'm like, man. She had me walking on water. I ain't
No.
lying. It's crazy.
So I'm actually really in tune with you know, certain things. So can't disclose everything on camera, but
Okay, so you're you got some deep stuff.
yeah,
which
deep roots as
which
well.
we'll talk about.
So
What I really want to do before we close, because I know we, like I said, we doing this show. There's so much to talk about, from customers
It really
to
is.
just
Oh
everything
my
as far as
gosh.
the club goes.
You know, the
But
drink.
what I want to do is I want you to plug in your links, because from my understanding, do you have an OnlyFans?
I haven't actually been on it for a bit, but yeah. I
You
had
do have
one.
OnlyFans?
I do have one. It's still active.
Is it
If you
pretty
guys want to
dope?
go on it, it's Latin Brat 714 _.
Oh man, I gotta check it out. I'm gonna check it out.
Yep.
I'm gonna have her show me some because.
I don't know if you gotta subscribe first, baby.
Okay. I'm gonna have her pay for the subscription.
Oh gosh.
Okay. So what else plugs you
What's
got,
up?
baby? What else plugs you got?
I just came out with the song.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah, I actually
yeah.
just came out with the song. I still haven't released it yet. I'm still having trouble, coordinating, trying to do
Yeah.
all that stuff.
Hey, I
that's-
banged it in the club though one time.
Hey, that
It's
shit's
rock.
dope. It got vanilla
So-
ice on it.
No, it
no.
doesn't. No.
That
So,
shit dope.
so if you guys didn't know, I actually came out with the song. It's called Cash Me. I'll have it released hopefully at the end of the month.
Okay.
But this is actually me in the studio at OG Music Group, which is actually by Louis the 13th. If you don't know Louis the 13th, he actually
Shout out
has his
Louis.
own he has his own brand and everything like that. He has his own music group. And shout out Scotty too, the producer, for producing that track for me. And yeah, these guys are actually big time. If you didn't know, Louis
Yeah, it's a
actually
slapper,
produced
bro.
something for Snoop Dogg.
Oh, cool.
Pick up
That's-
the
No, I'm gonna show it
bands.
to you after when we're done with this.
Okay, yeah,
We'll show it to you.
we'll
Cool.
definitely bump it.
Yeah, so
we'll
I
definitely-
actually met
it's
him exiting Butter, which is actually a dispensary in Santa Ana. I was going there because Plug and Play, shout out Plug and Play, told me to go in there, cop some merch. So on my way out, I actually, Louis had offered me some of his product.
He
and,
saw you. He's like, damn, who's that?
Yeah, you probably saw that ass.
Well,
Yeah,
no, he was cool. He was
Hey, I'm gonna be real. Like, she got up early. When she first sat down, she smacked me with her
No,
booty.
I didn't.
And she's sitting like a foot away from me. She still smacked me with her booty while she sat down.
Yeah,
You can't
so-
see it, but if you do want to see it, you got to tune into her.
Oh.
You got to watch her OnlyFans.
or come to the club.
Come to the club. Cali Girls is where you work at.
Anaheim, yeah.
And if you want to hear Ivan scratching, that dude be scratching so hard. Look at his fingers. His finger got burn marks all over his fingers because he be scratching
Yeah.
so hard. But shout out to Ivan. You
Yeah.
guys want to do any shout outs before we get up out of here?
Yeah, I want to give a big shout out to Max and Troy. Shout out Troy. He's nominated for GM of the Year, and California Girls, man. We're nominated for Club of the Year nationwide, man.
Oh, dope.
So, like, what's really cool about that is, like, they broke it up into like sections where it's like West Coast, the South,
They
the
really
East
divided-
Coast, the North,
yeah, they divided
and
shit.
they divided it so that everyone has kind of a chance. But we got nominated into like the
Oh, goddamn.
the nation.
He got to work right now. So he
Yeah,
gotta
I actually got to work after this right
Me
now.
too. Yeah,
I'm
we're
gonna-
we're carpooling, so.
Yeah, we're gonna probably bounce out. So, yeah. Anyways, we're nominated for Club of the Year, like nationwide. So it's a really big deal. We'll find out soon if we won.
Mm-hmm.
Shout out Troy. He's my GM.
My GM.
Yeah, he does a really good job.
Yeah, he's cool.
But honestly, like, Max, shit, man, like
Bruh.
without her, I don't know
She
if the
runs.
club.
She runs that
Runs the club.
club hella good.
Well, I wouldn't say she runs it, but she's definitely
Oh, she
like
definitely
a really
plays a big
strong
part.
beat.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
That club like definitely needs her. Like me and her, she's seen me make. Ooh.
What about you? What you got any shout outs? Any disses? You want to diss anybody right now?
Why are you gonna tell me that? Is that why you brought me on here?
We need one diss.
Oh no.
Okay, well,
no.
okay, well, shout out somebody.
Okay, we'll just do like shout out to my club, Cali Girls, super cool. But first of all, shout out to my mother and my father. Te quiero, mama.
Yeah, shout out to them for
Mm-hmm.
creating a beautiful woman sitting next to me.
Shout out all the customers that
Yeah,
come out and show
yeah,
love.
all the customers.
Yeah, my regulars, love you guys.
Even though she's eyeballing me from the side, you guys can't really see it, but she's eyeballing me.
I got glasses on, and this man wants to say I'm
Yeah.
eyeballing him. Oh
I'm messing
man.
with you guys, but shout out to you guys for coming through. I appreciate you guys. This was dope. I feel like we need to do more, but
Yeah, we need to cover some
I feel
juicy
like it's
topics.
like, damn, it's already over. Like we've barely been talking, but
I know. We're
hey,
just
thank you
getting
so
into
much
some
for
good
having
stuff.
us on. We gotta go to work after this, so
Yeah.
Yeah,
gotta
I don't know
work.
what time it is.
I'm
but-
trying to get him
I
to
just
come
paid
out. If you
rent
guys want to come
and a
out
car
too,
bill,
yeah, you guys can definitely can. Yeah, for real. Shout out to the crew out here. You guys don't see them, but they
they're
put in
cool.
a lot of work. So
Yeah, they
shout out
actually-
to them.
They
And,
were.
we're gonna bring you guys a lot more content. We have a lot of really dope ideas and stuff that we're gonna bring you guys. So thank you guys for staying tuned in, and Vince, you're
Yeah.
doing a great thing out here.
Yeah,
So.
and I appreciate the Strip Club Mafia t-shirts, which I'll be rocking. But yeah, once again, it's your boy Invincible, And thank you for watching the Gentleman Club Diary. Stay tuned for the next one. Shout out to Cece and DJ Ivan, the Invinators. And till next time, I'll see you later. It's your boy Invincible.
Bye.